Good morning, everybody. Since deck is down, I figured I'd put mine up. I keep it there for just in case. I do both options and stocks. So somebody had asked me, and then they disappeared, so they're not even here. Lickety split did a split. Oh well. Guys, hear me okay? All right. So lickety split. All right, here we are. Fund manager, good morning. Nova Trades, Shores, Schick, and Green Days, and me. It's just a few of us. It's been very slow today. I woke up a little late. I just woke up in the middle of the night and couldn't go back to sleep for a little bit. So by the time I fell out, because I feed my cat every day at 3 in the morning, she wakes me up. She makes me crazy. All right, let's take a quick look here. This was GWH I was watching, and if we go back to Prax, which I think is a trap right now, I wouldn't touch it. I think it's done and over for us right now. And I looked at the scanner, and there really isn't much going, so I wouldn't try to get creative. It's got to go look for a couple of good. Let's see here. What do we got here? A couple of good maybe bounces on the SPY possibly. Tesla, and we can even check. Let's see. Here you got Meta. These lines here for people who are new here, the red and the green, are the support and the resistance at this point. They're not tweaked out. I just have them set in boundaries, but I didn't really. Let me just see if that's full. Okay, so we go in there. There you go. There's like nothing moving at the moment. The markets are up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So let's see. Right now, the Dow's up $273, and let's see. Nasdaq's down 28, but the S&Ps are up $2. Let's see, Russell, and who's doing good? So we've got Oracle, Avgo, and Amazon are your big losers, and Lilly are your big losers today. JP Morgan. All the rest are in the green. The big winner today is probably Tesla. And a couple small ones. I'm looking at the chart on FinViz. If you don't use FinViz, you should. It's actually a great tool. I've been using it since Tech turned me on to it years ago. And here is, let's see. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, finviz.com. Okay, and that's where I get my thing. It's a little behind. If you're not a paid member, which I'm not, then it's a little bit delayed. That was the word I'm thinking of. Okay, I think my thing's starting to move. I'm not catching up yet. Let's see. If I do a quick refresh, let's see if this will work. It may lose me for a second, I don't know. Come on. Shoot. Come on. There we go. Right, that should give me. Good. Real quick check. 16. Oh, you don't have my camera. Where's my camera? Oh, let me go check that. Something's wrong. My camera's not working. Let's see why. Huh. I'm streaming. Let's go video capture. Display capture. Here it is. My camera's not working. Wow. I thought it was. Automatic. Dell. What the heck is that? 1800 primary monitor. That's no good. Back to there. Windows 10. Something's wrong. No, I don't want that. Automatic. Something's wrong. My camera's not working. Now, oh, there it is. I lost it there. My camera's not working. Why? It was working earlier. I got it. Now it's working. Alright, now you can see me. There you go. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, camera's now, all I had to do was close OBS up and bring it back, and it's working. I just don't like how slow it is. It really is slow. Let's go back to the SPY. So we got NVIDIA and Tesla. This has been the move today. Today the move was Tesla from the very beginning. You can see it opened at 424, it went to 440. I slept through it. That was the one. Who knew? Who knew? It's still a little slow here. Why is it so slow? I'm going to refresh my page real quick. See what happens here. Should be better. I'm having problems with my TOS. It's been very, very slow. Let's see. I'll go into help and dump the garbage. Collect garbage. Go back into here. Alright, $3, $2.70. This is good. This is good. This is too high. AMD. Let's see if that's the put. 370. Let's see if that'll do it. That can't be right. 240. That can't be right. 25.10.17. It's today. Let's go back to 42.35. Oh yeah, I went the wrong way. 235. 235 contract. It's about $4. Let's try 230. That should be in the $3 range. Wow, big jump. These contracts. It must be a middle contract. Let's try 230, 250. 232, let's say. No. Huh. Oh, there is. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. 230, 250. That's for put on AMD. I have AMD set up for me. I don't even have Tesla set up. I have to change it. Let's see, I can change it just by changing a color. And Tesla, here we go, yellow. And that one, and this one here would be blue. Alright, now I'm watching Tesla in my contracts. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in 1 second. I can't see you and do this at the same time because I lost one of my computers. I'm in the midst of buying another computer. I just don't know if I want to fix my desktop or get another laptop since this one has got I couldn't believe it. My computer, this computer is old. You know, computers, laptops only last, they say, about 7 years. And this one here, let's see, if I open it up to, that's the wrong one. This computer, I think, is about 10 years old. Let's see. Computer. Should tell me when the system. Properties. Here we go. This computer is, wow, 2019. So it's actually 6 years old. And it's gotten too slow for me. Way too slow. It's a 64-bit. It's got 16 gigs of RAM. And I can't increase it. It won't take anymore. So I'm looking at I'm looking at another Hewlett Packard 17.3-inch laptop with like an i355U, 64 gigabytes, 2 TB hard drive. This thing is so fast. It is so fast. It's got RAM for the cache RAM, for the processor. I think like almost 8. I think I saved it somewhere. It's unbelievable. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I'll show you guys a picture of what I'm looking at. I saved it because it was auto insurance. I just changed my auto insurance yesterday. Saved $400 a year. Let's see. Where's the computers? I put a folder with, I can't see anymore too. Edge. There was a folder. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, here it is. No, it's auto insurance. Let's see. What's in here? It's all auto. Quote from Progressive. Can't put that in there. I lost the folder. Amazon Cloud. Ah. I lost the page. I knew I shouldn't have dropped that page. Come on, open right to where I had it. That's it. Alright, this is one of them. This computer here. 17.3 L Pro 64 RAM 2 gigabytes. Intel Core 7. This one says 254, but they got a couple on sale. Today's the last day. I can get it even cheaper than this. 2019. It's got a lot of right there. It's also got the fingerprint. See the little square thing? That's a fingerprint to get in. So I'm gonna have to take some time off very soon, and I gotta make a decision today. All right, let's see. Do I still got you? Yeah, I do. Good. Good. Let's just see something. 2. Oh, excellent. 4 seconds delay. Very good. Today's good. This is very good because the markets are slow. It's only a 4-second delay. Anybody have any questions? Okay, definitely couldn't get back in. Okay. I don't know why all these people next door would rather just hang out there with nobody, no screen, no nothing. I wouldn't talking to them. You know. Here we go. Anybody watching anything in particular? Does anybody see anything that's happening? Please post it on the board here. Right? Nova Trades. Novik, fund manager. He never talks to me. Eli, welcome. Art Plier, welcome, guys. I've been with Tradecaster now. It's 7 years, and I was the #1 streamer next to AK-47 till he left. He took down my thing. I had almost 850 subscribers, so now they don't know what I'm in anymore. So I don't go in that much. But Dex said if I wanted to continue to stream from time to time, and I kind of do it when he's like when he has a day like today, you know, and he's not there. I wish he'd spend more time in here. He used to spend a little more time. He never really was much on Fridays. AK used to fill in for him on Fridays. Offered to me many years ago, but I don't want to do it anymore. I don't. I'm getting too old for that. I'd rather just trade. I did not trade today. I did not trade. Let's just take a quick look. Look around the board. You see everything's flat. It's not really, not flat, but it's not happening. It's very slow. Our volume today is very, very low. I mean, you can take any stock, go in here, and like here's your Prax, and that's why I told, what's his name, to be careful. So if you look below here, 750. All right, but when this thing was hot and heavy this morning, watch how many shares. It was 18,000, 20,000, you see? 25,000 here. This one here was 78,000. So your volume is gone, 145. And you look here now, look above, it says 13,000. That was a big one. 1,600. So you got to be careful. There's somebody in here who's got a lot of money, who's actually controlling a lot of shares. And if you go in, he can see it. He can take your money. He can put you in a position to knock you out. And he can see on your level 2, you know, like people are trying to sell and buy. He can wipe out certain things just by dropping it or raising it and take out your stop losses. So, and that's how they make money. These are market makers that know what they're doing, and you and I are not even in that league to even comprehend something like that. They're playing, you know, 3-dimensional, like Trump. He's playing 3-dimensional chess, and we're still playing checkers. You know, some of us can't even play checkers. So, anybody just, if you see a stock, here's my watch list. You can see here I got my level 2, watching the level 2. I can change individual stocks here by having individual openings. I have many different setups that I use, but right now I just changed this one. I used to use just this part in here, and this was a part of it, so I separated it. So now I can look at other stocks too. I can add more boxes. I can just go up here and just add more. See, I can add as many boxes in here as I want, but I don't want to keep changing it around. So there's really, if you look at this, we have very little green compared to what we have in red. These are a lot of the things I trade. CBNCY, SMCY. These are dividend paying. I'm involved in those now. They're ETFs. So like I'm getting paid on one of them today. Probably I got paid on it. I don't even know. I don't even know where to look it up. I have my account is healthy right now. So I'm looking at wow. I only have $984,000 in buying power for I used to have $1.1 million. It went down. I have net liquid of over $277,000 in the account. So I can pretty much trade whatever I want, and I'm not, and I haven't traded today. And there's a reason, because look what happened to my friend here in the other room. He went and over traded today, and what happened to him? Who is that? Let's see. I don't like to mention names, but Jim Bound. And he lost $1,008 today on a Friday. And he traded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them, CREV, took a loss of $1,600. You know, sometimes when you take losses, learn from your losses. Bring them up in the charts. Look at the time. If you're going into something, you see here, I'm gonna hold on one second. If you see in here right there, when it goes second green, that's when you jump in. So if you're jumping in on reds, you know, and you're jumping in on these reds, look at the time. Look at the time of your trade. Go back to the charts and go, what did I do wrong? What did I think? Was I just jumping in and out because I'm watching a price? Maybe you're watching a price and it's dropping, and you're going long you're going long when you should be going short, or you're going short when you should be going long. So you got to go back and look at your mistakes and learn from them. That is the greatest lesson that you can get, is to learn sometimes by your mistakes. Now, you don't have to make those mistakes if you learn your lesson first. And unfortunately, if anybody needs any help with options or for products or what to do, I can help you with all that stuff. Stocks too. I've been actually trading more stocks this week. Had a couple of good days. Yesterday I did a few trades, and I chased the SPY. And I was down $1,000, and I said, this is not happening. So I went and I concentrated, and I said, look what I'm doing. I'm chasing. I ended up my day with plus 580. You know, so it wasn't a great day, but it was okay. It was better than being red. You know, but I've had days where I've been $6,000 down and brought it all back, and I've had days where I was 3,000 forward and walked out with a negative day, and that's over trading. We used to trade a lot, too much more than now I try to trade less than 8 trades a day, if that, and try to walk away early in the morning with a win and just say, you know what, I gotta walk away. But it's so hard. This is so addicting. You know, it's like being at a casino. But some of you guys that are new, you just want to become millionaires overnight. It just doesn't work out that way. You got to. It's the turtle that gets to the end of the race. So here we got right now nothing happening with Prax. I don't know what else to look at here, truthfully, because GWH I saw it was going. Let's see what's happening here. I don't think this is happening either. I'm seeing all red sell-off. See, and that's flat. You don't want to touch this. You don't want to even. It had its yeah. I'll show you. There you go. It had its thing from here in the morning. So if it was 9:40, it was good. You could have kept going. Once you hit this plateau here, and you come down to, there you go. I don't even see sell-off. I don't think there was many shorts, because I don't see sell-off. It would be in green, you know, and I don't see much sell-off there. And if I look at my list, it says hard to borrow. See right there, hard to borrow. You see, Prax I can short. Prax is shortable. So, Prax I can short. AGH not. Tesla I can short. Apple, all those you can short. Anything that says ETB. If those of you who have Thinkorswim, okay, you can build your list that way so you can see what's shortable. Because if you have Thinkorswim or you have Charles Schwab, you know, old Ameritrade, you can put that in your list, and shorts are free. You don't pay anything. I use them because of the charts, but I'm getting to the point that I might go to Cobra or Lightspeed. Lightspeed I think still charges for everything. There is nothing happening here. AGH is falling off. Let's see, AGH. Let's see real quick. Not much going here. The volume is very low. What's going on here? There you go. Looks like all that. When you see that there, that tells me halts. So if I go look at the hold section real quick, let's see. Rainy. Nothing is halted now. Earlier, no, it's just so sporadic. There was no, what do you call it? I'm not even seeing anything happening. There was no halts. That's just how poor the volume is for this stock. So let's get rid of that. Let's see. Watch this. So what we do it here. And that was only 4%. I don't trade stock at only 4%, unless it's long term, and even then I want more. All right, let's go there, here, and let's go back to the SPY. Okay. So you should be able to see that now. Anybody have any suggestions, anything? And I'll show you real quick. I'll see if I can pull it up on the scanner, and you'll see why there's nothing happening. Pull my support down a little bit. Bring my support up here. I didn't really tweak these out this morning. So let's go here at about 55, 50. Let's see, 50, 60. Okay, so 60 and 70 is 130. So it's going to be, come on, 182, say 180, 130. 70 cents. 0.3. What is it? 181.3. Put you right over there. There we go. There's your support and resistance here. This one here, we got support at about 431.75. Maybe 431. It's coming down anyway. 431, 431. Let's go 50 on this. Let's see where that puts me. That's perfect. So 431.50 puts me at 432.75. You'll see. 432.75. That's $1.25. It always works for Tesla. I gotta bring this up like this. It's coming down and down. I would actually say it's even a little higher, but it's coming down. Right now it's about to drop past that. It's holding that 75. Let's put it right to the 13 exponential. We're gonna go up a little bit and just say 433. We're not even near it, but we're gonna go there. Okay. There, and then our SPY. Let's see. I'm looking for my. Also, you can see this. If I draw trend lines, which I don't want lines all over right now, because my thing is slow enough. And the more lines you put on your charts, the more it slows you down. I don't know if anybody else is having problems with Thinkorswim lately. Oh, it's just me. Could be my computer. That's why I'm looking at a new computer with lightning speed. And then I'll clean this one out, and it'll be much quicker. Let's see, and let's make this 150 right there. So 50 would be 659, 659.20. Let's bring this down $1.59, and that's how you tweak out your 659. What did I say? 659. What was this one? Was 50 is 75. Oh, no. That's what I say. Sorry about that. This one here is 50 and 70. It's 25 is good. Perfect. There you go. There's your support and resistance right now. It might be a little higher. That was a tag down, so really you're about here at about 658. Let's say 658.70. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. 75 and then 70. It would be 50. Perfect. right there. That's where it would go. I didn't see. That's a doji with a lower hang, which means it was going to reverse, which it did. It was a nice one. Be careful. And that, right away, that first green is not a symbol to tell you to go and buy long. That first green is people getting out of the shorts. But now it's starting to move. It is starting to move within that 1 minute span time, because we're only on a 1 minute. I don't touch those. I do. A lot of people don't like the 1 minute, but if I go in here and I change this, let's say to SPY, SPY, and then I put this on at this time, about a 3 minute. Go ahead. See how slow it's moving? Okay. So you can see it's going up, it's coming down. I don't trust it. And that's right below to the 13 exponential. Coming right back down. So those are fake out breakouts, and that's why there was nothing there really to tell me to actually, let's leave it at 85. There's nothing there to give me, what's that word? A confirmation that I should be going long. Confirmation is like this. See the first green? That's coming out of the shorts. Because when you get out of shorts, you have to buy the position back. The second green, when the second green is above the first, that's a confirmation, and you could have made money. Same thing going down. You got a confirmation coming down. The second red is below the first red, confirmation to go down. And that's how you should try to trade. So you might be doing a lot less chasing, but you'll make a lot more money. And it's when I take my eye off the prize and I stop trading like that, I start chasing is when I start losing, or I start making a lot less than I could. And then for some of you, when you're new, you can put in what's called trail stops. So this is on a 3 minute. Let's just see on a 2 minute real quick. There you go. Very similar. I like the 2 minute because it tells us what's happening here. So if I was to put in right now, if I was to put in a trend line, I would go in here, do this. I take it from my high of my day, which is about there. Doesn't have to be exact. And I would have what's called the active step here. Let's see, something like, and keep it right in front of, let's see, right at the top, just touching right there. See, I would do it from here, boom, and then I'd have another step coming to here. Let's say, watch, we do a second step, boom, and then to here, right in front of the 13 exponential. I'll show you how that works. What we do now is we cancel our left, and then here we cancel the right. And this, folks, is the active steps, and it's very good for beginners here. Even other people, I don't do them for me because I can see it. I don't need the chart to tell me. So you see we're coming down, 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 another step down. So we had a good step from here to here. It moves up and down, but there's our high point. So we take our, and you can move this up a little bit if we wanted to. But like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. And if you take your bottom, I don't need a bottom level because I can use this. And this will show you right there. We had a double bottom right there. So if I take this and I just readjust this, let's activate it. And I'm going to adjust it, okay, just a little bit. And you'll see right there, there's almost a double bottom at 658.50 probably. There you go. At 658.50, we've got a double bottom right here and right here. We had another little bottom there, but that's an overshoot, probably an oversell off on the shorts. But right here, you've got a double bottom. All right. And if this moves, I can move this up a little bit, and I can play with it until I get it just the way I want it. In fact, this should be up a little bit right there, and this one here should be right there. There you go. And there's my second. And really, at this point, I don't need this step anymore. I can take that away, and I can leave this one. But it just shows you. And I'll leave it in case it comes back up. Let's see here. If you want to, instead of make yourself crazy, watch this. I can edit this, and the top, it's going to show me 661.45. So the bottom here should be 661.45. 660. Oh, wrong one. 661.45. That was probably 65. Okay. Come on. There you go. And now they meet up perfectly. And I'm a little closer to where I should have been. Okay? You see how that works? And that's what I call the active steps with the active trader. Here I am in the flesh. So it's been a long time since I've given some lessons here. I mean, everything got messed up when Deck got rid of most of the moderators. I am still a moderator for TradeCaster. As you can see, my name in his room is still in gold. And I will remain, me and Iggy and a couple others. That's it. Everybody else is gone. AK's gone. J-Trace is gone. These are my friends. We've been around together for a long time. All right, we got the news there. See, I always check this too. There's no news. Look at this. See the time here? Let's see, is it going down or up? 57, 8, no, 9, 10, 11. There's no news. 11:14. Crisis brewing again. Regional bank ETF flashes red has shut down. Reaches weekly day. That's what's killing me. These ETFs. That's what I'm in, and they're hurting me right now. My ETFs. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still okay. I'm down a couple of $1,000. I was at 280,200. I'm down to 277,384, and I'm winning. And I'm still, it's dropping because of the market. So I'm not going to run scared, and I'm not getting rid of my ETFs. But just like my Carvana is down today, it's down 555. My Marrow's down 455. Misty's up 1250, and SMCY is down 260. And through my mark, what I paid for them, I'm down. I was up so much on these things, and I am so down. I'm losing money. That's why I don't want to increase it. I have 500 shares. I'd like to buy more, but who the hell knows what's happening with these markets? The dividend should put me back to where I was, and it's going to be a loss of a few months. And it's not like I need the money to do any trades. I got plenty of money to trade. I've got almost $1 million in trading power on stocks and over $219,000 on options. That's pure cash. That's cash in there. So cash from profits. All right, anybody have any questions? I know I've rattled off a little. There's only about 11 of us in here. Anybody? You hear me okay? Anybody? Excellent. It says I have an excellent connection. I like to check my internet once in a while. Speed test. Speedtest.net. That should be at 700. I need to get another modem. They'll give me a new one. I just have to bring the old one in. Let's see. Let's see. Xfinity. Ooh. Slow. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6. Oh, it's pretty quick today. 660, 670, 677. And over 34 on my upload. Still a slow. I know a lot of you have faster than that. I have to take with the gimme. I live in a condo unless I want to pay for more, which I don't find necessary. All right, what happened here? What happened? I lost TradeCaster? There we go. All right. Now, I was going to show you. Let's go back to here, and then you'll see that line will stay in there. And nothing's moving. We're still, I haven't even watched them, and pretty much everything is going down. We're coming back down. I'd be careful. This is Friday. For most of you, I would call it a day instead of chasing it. But if I do this, watch this. I pull my scan, and I'm going to show you something. And this is, let me detach this. But I'm going to show it to you. Because I'm not going to be on much longer. I want to just show you this. It's important. Why we're not trading right now. All right, I'm going to bring this over. And there's my scanner. It's from 70 cents to 250 with a 40,000 minimum. Okay, and I hit the button on a 1 hour and a 5 minute. Watch this. Come on. Do 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 do. It's not registering. Come on. I've got it on the other side. It registered. That's weird. It's not working. There it is. But you see how little? Yeah, and you go from highest percentage down, which it is. There you go. Rani, number 1. But look at this. Opened at 137, highs 186, last 175. You're talking 40, 50 cents. This one here is VHC. I didn't see that one. 21, high of 29, it's at 26. So there's your pullback. Bids right now are 25. That one we can keep an eye on. So what I do when I see that, I open this, I do here, and I'll put in VHC. So what we got? VHC. We'll put that in there. Should go to the top. There it did. Next one down, we'll go to CREV. That's the one where that guy lost all his money this morning. Opened to 450, only had a high of 512. You don't chase a stock that only has 50 cents, and he lost like over $1,000 on that one. All right, it's not a runner. Here, 60. I don't like penny stocks. Very rare. If I like them, they're in the 80, 70, 80% range and about to go over $1. Those are worth chasing. All right, here we go. Right here, LFS. But here's the problem with this. See the volume? Less than 1 million. I'm not going to touch that. That's how people get hurt. And everything else in here, less than 1 million shares. So everything here is over 1 million shares. I don't want to touch these things. Somebody in there is going to hurt me if I try to chase any one of those stocks. So the only one is VHC. We click that. I get rid of this. Watch. And I go into this, and I have it all connected. So I have red to red. I do color coding. So I know it's connected. And there it is. And there is my VHC. And right now, what do you see? It went up, came down, went up. Well, what's happening each time? It's bringing lower highs, but it's not bringing lower lows yet. See, now you have higher lows, but lower highs. Lower highs and higher lows, which means it's trying to push up. Right now, you got a battle between the bears and the bulls, okay? But who's winning right now? Who's winning? All right? So even from here to here, it's still coming down. And from a low point of, let's say, it would have to be around here, from here to here. And you can draw your trend lines that way, and you can get an idea of the push. So if I wanted to, just to teach some of you who don't know how to do this, you can go from here, put it right in the bottom, like that, boom. And what I do, come on, as I get rid of the left, and I cancel the left out so you can see exactly where I started. I could have gone from pre-market, actually. You know what? That's not bad. Pre-market low. Let's try that. Let's get rid. Well, you know what? I'll do it another way. Let's just activate it. Right. And then I'll take this, and I can move it to a pre-market low. Right there. There you go. Perfect. All right. And then I take this one from here, because this would have been a step from here to here, and now we had a step down. So we go from here to here. Or you can do from here to here, because you're getting the squeeze right now. Let's get rid of this for a second. What you're getting is a squeeze from here. Come on. To there. And that's what you're looking at now. Okay? So you're trying to push up from the bottom, and they're trying to push down from the top. If I did the long one, okay, from the high of the day, it would look this way. Watch. So, for some of you, I know this gets a little confusing. Cancel the left. For others, it doesn't mean a thing. So you have two triangles here. You can look at this one here, or you can look at this one here. All right? Either one you can work off of. And either way, you'll see we're pushing from the bottom, pushing down from the top. There's your high. So, but we're still getting lower highs, but we're still getting higher lows. So it's still trying to push. There's going to be a squeeze. You see this? It's squeezing in. Same thing here. It's squeezing. Is it going to be this squeeze or this squeeze? Something's about to happen. All right? Can you see that happening right now? Something is about to happen. And that's about it for the scanner. I got rid of that. Let me get you back so I can see you guys. Oh, wow, it's holding. Everything's holding good. Sometimes I lose you guys. So you can see right now you got two. You're either going to get squeezed in here. We're either going to squeeze up, or we're going to get shot down. So let's see. Let's see what happens. I won't touch anything just for a couple of seconds, and then I'll get rid of. I'll probably keep from high to low of day. That's the one. So you know what? Let's just get rid of this one. Let's just remove it. But you got the idea. You could make another line in here, because from top down. But this is it. From the low of the day to where we're at, from the high of the day to where we're at. There's a whole day. There's the squeeze play. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. I can't tell you how many times I've based my trading off this philosophy, and it's worked. But it's Friday. Remember that. It is Friday. So if all these people here were making money from here up, and a lot, look at this here. This was at 31, and you got a top at 31.50. So this was at 31, came all the ways down, probably with the markets itself. Then it tried to push back up, but it never got back up to that point. All right, and look at this from the day before. If I go in here with, let's say, let's take a look at the stock for a second and look at it on a 10-day, 4-hour, okay? And you're going to see something. What's happening with this stock? Over 10 days, it's starting to move, right? Let's go plus. Oh shit, this is no good. It won't work that. Okay, I can't see it. But you can see what's happening. It was doing nothing, 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 and about yesterday, the day before, in the morning, boom, 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 started to move up. So what we see here on that is this stock's moving up. It could go back up to the 31. I don't know. Let's go on a 5-day. Probably the same. 5-day. I have to rebuild it. It's missing. 5-day, 4-hour, I'll go 15 minutes. There you go. So everything is really in the last 2 days. Everything's starting to happen here. It's going up, down, back. It's trying to push up. Here's a stock worth watching. For whatever the reason, it's Veritex Holdings Corp. You'd have to take a look and see what. Give me 1 second. Hello. 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 Yes, can I help you? Not interested. I told them to take me off the list. I'm not interested. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I think you guys could probably still hear me. These people don't get the gist. I am not interested. They keep calling me every day for auto warranties. Don't you hate that? I just got to put them on a block list. Block you. Block you. Block. Delete and block. Goodbye. Not interested. Okay. So as you can see, we're waiting for that squeeze. We're going up, down, and that's why sometimes I like to watch it a little bit more close up and see what's happening right now. Because you don't want to, for some of you, if you wait too long. So it looks like we're trying to push up, but what's happening here? Okay. There was a big sell-off here. How many shares? Let's see. That was right there. That was 10,000. Right here, second one, 1,300. The problem is there could be one person in here because it's not a lot of money. So I'll show you how you can easily manipulate a stock. This stock's $25, let's say, and 50 cents, times 25,000 shares. 1, 2, 3. That's what it was. That's only $600,000. I can trade this because I have 900,000, 980,000 in bargaining with margin. So one person could be doing the majority of this. So you get in, okay, and you go in with, I don't know, a couple of thousand shares. He can knock you down or knock you up depending on what he's trying to achieve. And that's why you gotta be very careful, especially on a day like today. And if you put in, if you put in a stop loss, which I don't do, but if you put in a stop loss, he can knock you right out of that stop loss if he wants to. So right now, I don't know what's happening with VHC. I can see that it's trying to push back up, and it might be a good long-term, till Monday, a good swing trade. Okay? But you just don't know because of all the uncertainty right now that's happening in the markets. Trump can say one word that can make the market zoom, or he can say one word that can make the market drop like a bomb. Okay? And just real quick, let's take a quick look. Look at the SPY starting to move up, all right? I don't need this anymore. Watch this. I'm going to remove this one here, and I'm going to extend this one here. So let's extend to the right, and you can see we're starting to push up again on the SPY. I want to see the SPY up to about 700 before the end of the year. I really do. If I do, I come out like a champ. So right now, there's our resistance up high at about, let's see, what are we trying to get? I don't like the word. I don't like 66s because I don't like the oh, it's perfect. 75. So there you go. So we're trying to get to 661, and now we can take this, we can move it up because everything I do is a moving support, a moving resistance. If I'm at 75 here, then that means I'm at 660 here on the bottom. So you'll see, we just went up $1.50 on the SPY. There was money in there, 660. There you go, 660. Boom. That's where we are for support and resistance right now. And our line is moved up. So you can see now, if we're moving up, I can take this and I can move it to here, right on top. And that's our next support and our next resistance point. It doesn't have to be exact. Just to give you an idea of where we are and which way we're pushing. Let's go back to the VIX for a second. And there you can see, it's still trying to push up, down, up, down. I wouldn't touch it. It's too scary for me. Look at the movement. See this? See this? See the bar? The larger the bar, the less the volume. The smaller the bar, watch the difference. Ready? Watch this. See the, let's put a bar in here. Time and sales. See the bar, how small it is right there? Come on. Okay. The smaller the bar, the more the volume. The larger the bar, the less the volume. So when you see something like this, that's why this is a great tool in other ways. When you see this, stay away. You're going to get clipped. They're going to take you for a ride. This is not the stock to trade. It's a trap. Unless you want to know in the long run, because you'll get scared. You go in, it's going to come down. You go up, it's going to come down. You go down, it's going to go up. So for right now, you have to say this is long term. It's trying to push. I think it's going to eventually achieve, maybe by Monday, if something really drastic doesn't pull the whole market down, this is probably going to be back up to 30, 31 Monday or Tuesday. So long term, swing trade, I see possibilities there. I have to go find out more about the stock itself because I really don't know this stock. So what do? Do I have any stock? Anybody put any stocks in here? No. All right, VHS, right? What was it? VHC? I'm not even sure. Give me 1 second. I gotta look. VHC. All right, so I put that up there. The reason I did that is so I can open it. By doing that correctly, now watch this. I'm going to show you what we look for. All right? I'm going to pull this down and pull this in here. Okay, watch, folks. I'm going to teach you a little something. When people in the morning show things coming out, all right, this is a good lesson for new people. Here's your VIC. The first thing I want to do is go to statistics. I go to statistics. My computer's a little slow, so you got to bear with me. I go to statistics. Come on. Come on. It's not opening it. Statistics. This really sucks. That's why I need a new computer. Come on. Come on. There we go. Look for the float. And what do you see? This is good. Very, very low float. 3.65. Nice. The lower the better. The lower the float, the faster stock can move in the morning. So I see that. I go back to summary. All right. You got it. And now when you have a quick computer, you can do this in seconds. My computer is lagging and I need a new computer. It's holding me back. Once I'm in, I'm okay and I can trade. All right. The next thing I do is I look for news. What do you see? 18 hours ago. So this had news yesterday. They were awarded converted GSA scheduled contract. All right. So we see there was a contract, and you can see here 52-week range, $29. Volume days range, 29. It's at its all-time 52-week high right now. Okay? You see all that? That's all I need to know about this stock right now. I need to know. Oh shit! I lost it. Let it go. I think I got it. Okay. That's all I need to know. I need to know where it's at, what the float is. It's got a low float. Bingo. That's what I want. All right. And now you can see what's happening in the SPY. For those who want to trade, the SPY is going up. Be careful. Wait for a dip. Wait for the dip and then let it rip. That's what they say, right? Wait for the dip and let it rip. Sorry, having a little problem here. So right now, boy, I could have made some money. That was what I was waiting for all morning. Was this move right here. Same thing, Tesla, starting to move up again. But be careful, it's Friday. Don't get caught in some short squeeze, okay? It can happen really, really fast. But everything's going up now. Another thing that I look at is FinViz, okay? And when I look at FinViz, I use it every day. I gave it to you. I wrote it in here, right, the one before. So I'm going to take FinViz here real quick and show you what I look at real quick. All right? Some of you. There we go. And I always do this because it's delayed. I do a refresh. I do a refresh. There you go. And I can see the Dow's at 128. The Nasdaq still, let's see, I just refreshed it. It's taking a second. Sorry, it's my computer. I'm going to fix that very soon. I'm going to make a move today. $42, 121, 42. The S&Ps are up a little. Here's your top. Rainy, RTV, and look at that. There's your VHC that I found through the scanner. That's why your scanners is a great tool. Use it. This is your Nasdaq right here. That's your S&P. That's your S&P 500. That's your top 500 stocks in Nasdaq. Look how everything went red. See? Red, 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 red. Worst. I love Avgo's great stock, but you can see all our big ones. All right, Nvidia, Apple. Apple's the only green today. Tesla and Apple. But you see this? And then you look at volume, 42 million. This is very low volume. That's the problem. But it's low float. So lower volume, low float you can deal with. All right? And those are your stocks for today. And you must use this thing, if not for nothing else. But it's got a lot of other things you can do with it. You can go in here into Screener, and you can open up your screen. Come on. I hate all this shit because I don't pay for it. They do all this crap. Let's try the Screener again. Come on. There you go. And you can put in a stock symbol here. You can put in your ticker, and you can find out all your information, including stuff I was just looking for. So there's a lot of information on how to use FinViz. You can go use a few good videos on finviz.com. Learn how to use it. It's a powerful tool. Probably worth paying for, but I'm not paying for it. I may be a Christian, but that's when the Jew in me comes out. And I am Jewish by birth. So, anyway. The best money you can spend is on good press releases, so you're ahead of the game when they come, instead of depending on deck. You know, you should learn not to follow trade. You should learn to be your own trader. That's what this is all about. All the teaching we give you is to help to teach you to become a much better trader, to become an independent trader, not to do what I do, but to learn to do what I do and learn how to do it yourself. Because there'll be days. What happens when there's a storm in Pennsylvania and there's no deck at all? Okay, it's fun. Nobody likes to trade alone. Well, we got Discords. There's Discord rooms too, and they can be righteous. They can be right. I don't like Discord myself. I don't like the thing. Never really mastered it, but there's a lot of great stuff in there, and a lot of good people too. A lot of good traders. You know, but don't fall for everything and don't pay for everything. You know, Deck puts out a lot of things. TradeView is good. Cobra is great. But don't be fooled. They make money on all this stuff, no matter what they tell you. Click this button. Click this button. Click this. Click that. You're on YouTube. You got over 1,000. I have over 1,000, but I don't get people to click anything. But you know what? Click this. They get paid by the clicks. They make money. More. You have to learn how to build up 5 to 7 streams of revenue if you want to become a millionaire. Okay, only the few become very successful. It's a handful. I'm not the one, because I'll tell you why. I can teach you how to become successful, and I can teach you how to be a better trader than I am. Because my gut, when I go and I do something, I'm a lot more conservative. I don't stay in long enough. I don't trade with enough shares to make the big bucks. I saw a young kid come in here, Tariq, a couple of months back, a year ago, and this guy took, in 3 months, made $350,000. He was going in with 50 contracts at a time, 30 contracts, 20 contracts. I go in with 4. You know, I'm going to make a few thousand. I can make a $200,000 a year, but I'm not going to make 300. He's on track to make over $1 million in 1 year. There's plenty of 18 to 24-year-old kids in here doing that. Some of the best gamers turn that energy into trading, and they learn how to trade. They paper trade for 4 or 5 months. They become the best traders. They make huge money. They treat it like a game, okay? Gamblers are always trying to win, okay? Always trying to make money. Gamers are always trying to win, whoever gets the highest score, you know? But traders, the most important thing that a day trader can do, does anybody know, is reduce your risk. If you reduce your risk, you will become a good trader. If you know when to get out, if you know when to pull out and say, hey, it's down 10%, I got to get out. I don't want to, because I think it's going to come back. But that thinking, and I'm going to double down. Every time I double down, I do well. But 1 out of 5 times when I double down, okay, cost averaging down or cost averaging up, I get killed. I mean, killed. It doesn't go my way. So is it worth it? I can make $10,000 in 9 days of trading, and on the 10th day, I'm known to lose $12,000, lose more than I made in 2 weeks, just by doing that and doubling down. Look at the SPY. Here it goes. If it's doing that, then my account's coming back a little. Let me check a little. Let me take a quick. I need my other computer back. I missed my second computer. It's really slowed me down. Yeah, I'm up about $400 or $500, but I'm not up. I'm down for the day. Without even trading, I'm down $1,000 today, just on stock investments. Of stocks of which I was up $2,000, $1,500 a day because of the markets. They're so, I'm so close to over $1 million again in margin, 984,800. So I have $1 million worth of margin. And look what's going on here. We're moving up. We're moving up. We're above the VWAP. The white is always the VWAP with me. This is the VWAP. Support, resistance. The blue going through here, you'll see there's a line. Where the heck is it? Here, right here. That's a 13-day exponential. That's all I use. I don't use 50 or 200. It's up here. It tells me. The 50 is 654. We're above it. The 200 is 604. We're above it. So I don't need all those lines on here. The 13 is right there. That's my 13 exponential. We'll tell you it's 683. We're at what is that? 682? I'm sorry, 662? How could that be 683? I can't see. 663. So we're right before the 13. And there's your volume for that's the last candlestick. I give that out for free. It's better than having all those lines on there, because the more lines that you have, you can call your broker and ask them. The more lines you put on, the more it slows you down. The more it slows down your chart. For some of you, you have very, very quick computers. It may not even make a difference. And that's why I need a new computer. It's 6 years old. Look it up. Go on the internet and say, how long does a laptop last? How long does a computer last? And it'll tell you that they slow down. They slow down. I'm still using Windows. I can't even update it in this. Windows 10 Pro. I'm going to go to 11 Pro now. One of the computers I saw at 5 o'clock in the morning was super quick. It's a i7 355U chip that's even quicker than the 255U. Thing is lightning speed, lightning. So I'm ready to make a change today. I'm going to spring the bucks. I have no choice. And then I'll fix this one up and give it to my wife, I think. Or I'll use it as a second one. I'll switch sides and use this as my second computer. I have a desktop below me, and the hard drive went. It comes on right to the desktop, and none of the things load. I don't know what the hell's going on. I can't figure it out. I can't do anything. It won't let me do a thing. I want to try it again. Look at the SPY. There's your pullback. Get ready if you want to go in. There's your pullback. Or be careful. You don't know if it's going to keep dropping. It's almost 12 o'clock. That was 11:59. Okay? Let's see at 12 if it's going to push forward. If it pushes forward at 12, let's see. There we go, 12 o'clock. Look at the push forward. 12 o'clock. Boom. There's the green. That might have been people selling their shorts. People going, they would have been out of their shorts. It was going long, too long. Look at that. It was a nice move. So you can see from here at 11:37 for 30 minutes, 25 minutes, it went from 58 to 62. Is almost $4. $4 on SPX. That's what I trade. That would have been a lot of money. I didn't trade today. Let me do this one more time. Wow. This contract did not move. 17th. Let's go to 90. Let's see, 90. Let's go to 85. All right, so I'm looking at a 66.85 contract on SPX. I don't want to be too cheap or too far down. You can use a 90. The 85 is a little over $4. Oh my God, look at this thing. It went down, went up. I missed it. I waited too late because I'm teaching. If I wasn't, I might have gone into it. I told you, 12 o'clock, it was going to spring. It did exactly what I said. It pulled back like a bow and arrow. It didn't need its mark, right? So it pulled back and boom. And what happened? You got it to, let's see, where are we at here? 62.24. Still hasn't met its mark. So it may pull back one more time. Let's see. It may pull back one more time. Let's put this at 25. See? I'm going to go to 35. I think that's the next mark. Be right up there. And that brings us to 65. See? Watch this. 60 and 70 and 60 is 35. There you go. Perfect. See? I just use 70 cents. Always. And I can bring this up a little bit more. And watch what happens. It's going to pull back a little bit. It may not pull back as much as the last one, unfortunately for you. But what scares me is they watch this shit, and I know that if it goes down and it pulls back, and then all of a sudden everybody starts to jump in here, they could just drop it like a bomb. And that's what scares me. You got to be very careful. Don't try to make the big money. Just make some money. Because they'll get you. They'll get you in the end. Yes, they will. 435 right there. 435 on here. Watch this. 435. And that makes this 436.25. Oh, we're already higher than that. So it's higher. 436. Let's just put it at 437. 2, 3. 437. Boom. That's where it's looking to go. 437. There you go. And here, let's see, NVIDIA. We got 50. Alright, there we go. 182.50. It gives us, looks like it went a little higher. 50. It is 181. Let's go to 85. 85 gives us 55. I think that's where it's at too. 55. We're going to go to 75. Right there. Boom. That's where we're headed right now. Okay? You can see what's happening here. Look at that. Look at the push. We're going. Oh boy, I love it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Let's just put it and say 95. I'm going to put it right before. Usually when I go long and I see someone's trying for the dollar, when it goes up that high, if it goes between 90 and 95, so it would be 662, 90 to 95, I get out. Why? Because I know the minute it hits, somebody's going to drop it big to pull back, and that's where you get hurt. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I am right. Look at this thing. I could have gotten this contract. It just went another almost $2. Wow. There it goes. I'm going to change the contract now to bring it down in price a little bit and make it 95. It might be too cheap. It is 250. I'm going to make it to 90. That's what I told you guys before. 90. Okay, 320 is perfect. There's your pullback. I'm afraid. I don't want to see it get dumped on me. I don't trust it. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Come on. It's too damn slow. 370. I don't want to lose money today. 370. What do we got? Should have been in already. I waited too long. I just don't like it. They're doing one contract, two contracts, 3 contracts. 10. It's going to be a pullback right now. Pullback. Pullback. Come on. I went in at 370 and it dropped on the contract. 370. Ugh, and it's dropping. Come on. I knew this was going to happen. I'm going to hold tight and see what happens. I think it's going to drop one more time. Come on. I got to get out. Come on. This is what they want. See, I got it too quick. There it goes. There it goes. Come on. Even if I can make something. Just to say I made something today. Come on. Alright, I'm going to take it just because I don't trust it. Right now. Come on. Out. I just made a quick, let's see, I did a trade today. Oh, I did better. 40 times, how many contracts? 4. $160. I just made a quick 160. You couldn't hear it because my volume's down. I'm going to put that up a little bit. Otherwise I get feedback. That's why I can't do it. Okay. I just made a quick $160. And the contracts, I did good, actually. Just to show you guys. That's my first only trade of the day. All right? But just to show you, timing is everything. Okay, it's you want to be able to time this perfectly. And I was teaching you, or I would have been up a lot more money. I'd be up $500-600 already, maybe $1,000. Let's see, save that. Okay, close that. One trade. How long was I in it? One trade. I was in. Wow, that long? I was in 51 seconds. 51-second trade, and look at that. It dropped. So just to show you guys. Let's see. Come on. Date. Come on. Here we go. SPX 51 second trade. 4 contracts. I thought I had 5. 4 contracts. I made a quick $160. There you go. And there's the contract. You can see what I did. All right. So you can see I bought 4. I got in at 370 and sold it at 410. That's it. Bingo. Quick trade. Oh shit! I didn't see that move. I'm sorry. Go back to the spy. So I got in and I got out. I held it for 51 seconds. I can't believe I held it that long. I was waiting to see if it would go up more, and it is right now. It's starting to go up right now. Contract is at $4. Let's see what happens now. 410 for the sell. If I had held, let's see. It's going to go boom. It's going to go 410. It might go to 450. See, that's what I mean. Some of you would wait, or you'd get in and get back out and get in again. That's what I usually do. Okay, because it's not going straight up here, so I keep making money. But that was a quick money. I used to be able to watch my contracts and watch my room, but I lost 2 monitors, and I only have 2 monitors right now, which sucks. Okay, that's a live trade, folks. That was a real trade. Let me just see something. Well, I want to see what my delay is right now. 19, 20. I put a finger up at 20. 1, 20. Not good, not good. It's too many. It's too much. I gotta. Oh, there it is. So it was 10 seconds. It's no good. Refresh for a second. Okay, let's try it now. 43. 43 till 5 seconds. I'm going to do it one more time. It clears the cache is what it does when you... That's why I listen to Deck sometimes. It goes, the bell's about to ring, and it's already rang. It's like, okay, Deck. Whatever you say. 4, 5. He's delayed also. All right, 5, and this time 4 seconds. Nope, 5 seconds. It's YouTube or it's Straightcaster. I don't know. One of those two slows us down. It's terrible. And right now you can see, let's see, where is it at? All right, hold on. Let me look at the contract real quick. It's at 390. So I did the right thing. I took some profit. All right. It's a Friday. I woke up late this morning. I didn't get in here till 9:45. I like to be here sometimes at 7:30 because I like to trade. I probably could have traded PRAX this morning and made some money. But you know what? Money's not the whole world. I mean, it's our world when we're in here. But I'm not going to worry about woulda, couldas. I just don't do that anymore. I grew up. 440, 430. I'm changing Tesla 30 to about... Actually, I should put next week's contract in. So in case I go in, I don't get stuck. Let's do that. I'm going to change it, my contracts, to the 24th of next week. That's a Friday. for Tesla. Here we go. Now I put this one in. It's too high. It's $15, $19. I try to make it about $3 or $4. It'll bring me about to 20, 30 on the Delta. So I'm gonna take the two numbers out, see what opens up, and it gives me. I'm gonna have to do more than that. 422. Let's go to 6. 460. Let's see what it brings me. Here we go. 460. Let's go to 470. 470. Still not there. 480. Until Monday they'll drop. All right. 480. Let's go to 480. Let's go to 490. 490 is going to bring me to about $3 a contract. There it is. 360. That's fine. Now, I don't know what the delta is. I always try to keep my delta at a certain place, so I know it's going to move. I'm going to see if this is any contract's any good, because I know a lot of people are also picking next week's contracts around this time because they don't want to get stuck in case they get in, it doesn't go their way. All right, if I open up my products right now and I look at Tesla, and I go to TSLA, okay, enter. I want to go to next week's contract, the 24th, on a weekday contract. Here we go. And I'm going, I said 490. 490 is Delta 16. It's a little low. I'm going to go to the 20, so that's 480. All right, so now I go back to my contract, and I'm going to change it to a 480. Here we go. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. 480. Let's see. It's going to be, wow, $5. And that'll change on Monday. It'll come down, and then I'll change the contract on Monday. But for right now, if I get in, I want to be about 20. I could stay lower if I wanted. You can do that. I mean, it'll work, but it'll just print slower. That means as it's going up, it won't go up as fast. The higher the delta, the faster it goes. But remember, the higher the delta, the faster you make money, also the faster you lose money. So be careful. Sometimes it's better to be a little slower so you have time to get out of something in case it starts going the wrong way. All right, I got 425. That's no good. Let's go now on the put. And if that one was 80, I'm going to say about 60. Let's see what 460 brings me. 400. Oh, it's the other way? Oh, it's the other way. The other way. 400. 400. All right, let me go check. I got my contract still open. And I'm going to go look for 20 on the... Here we go. 402.50. I'll just go to 405. That's good. 405 contract on the put. And that should bring me around the same range of about $5, which is more than you used to have to pay on 40. That's not working. Oh, it changed the date on me. I can't believe it changed the date back. 24. 17, 77. All right, here we go. 405 is, come on. Oh, there's too many fives. I got it now. $6, $6.90. I don't like them. I don't like these contracts. $6.90. They're very, very scarce. Which means if they're scarce, they're hard to get out of. All right, so 405. Let's make it a little more expensive. See if they're better. Let's go to 410. It's gonna be more expensive, but my account can handle it. That one's a little better. I can see more. You can also look in. That's like $7. You can look in. I don't really watch it. Oh, look at the SPY. Oh, see. So if I stayed in that contract, well, I bet you're up to about $5. Oh, it's $4. That's it. It's still at only 4. You see, because time is eating up that contract. Time's eating at 410. Let's see what the high was. I might have missed it while I was talking to you. No, 410 right now. So even with that jump, it pulled, see, because it pulled back all this way, and like, do I get in? Because it could drop to here, but look what happened. It went back. You could have made the money again. So if I look at the drop, the contract dropped to 340. I could have made 60 cents. There it goes, 420. I'm looking at a 66.90 contract on today. That's an ODTE, and anybody knows that's 1 day till expiration. All right. This one is scarce, but I'm gonna bring it back to about $5 range, which would bring 05. I'm gonna leave the '05 contract. There you go. There are some people selling, so okay, there you go. That's good. All right, that's Tesla I'm looking at. So you can see we're going up at 430 on the contract now. But that's the chance you take. Do you want to sit in it on a Friday that long? Because it could have just as easily gone boom down the other way. Right now, it looks like the markets are trying to push up a little. I hope they stay like that. Because as it does that, I went up $800 in the last hour on the move, just on the stocks, my account. So I was down 2,500 earlier. I'm down 704 for the day, and that's with 160 win. That's on the stocks that I already have, that I'm not touching because they're ETFs, and that means they're paying me dividends. So I'll take the revenue, and the first month's revenue will make up some of the loss. Second month's revenue should put me in the positive. Now, a month ago, the 2 days after I bought Carvana, I was up 1,600, but I was waiting for the revenue, and I didn't sell it. Now it's down 900. When it comes to ETFs, that's the risk you have to take. And you can't just buy in at any time of the month, rebuy in. So I could have sold it, taking my $1,600 profit, but then I have to wait to a certain day to buy that ETF. Otherwise, the money's just sitting there. I don't want to do that. Or I could have waited like till now when it did all this pullback. I would have been in a very rich position because, pullback. Pullback. What is that? Wait for the. What do they say? Wait for the drop and wait. There's a term. Wait for the thing and let it. I can't think what it is. And if I look at it, I'll miss this. And there's the pullback again. Okay. Wow, what the heck is that? I cannot believe I can't remember. Wait for the pullback and nope, that's not it. Let's see. It's not in here. I have it written somewhere. I have a whole bunch of this stuff like alerts and so we ticker, please. So we can drop a phone. Please have a message. Wait for the unbelievable. I used to say it all the time, and I can't think. Don't be putting yourself in a bad situation. Wait for the right setup. Of course, nothing to wait for the right setup. It's Friday, folks. Anything can happen at any time. Be ready and have patience. Friday is looking to either buy the lowest float top gainer at 9 a.m. for the morning run up to 9:15. There's a lot of good information in here. Stuff I've been writing. I was writing a book, and I have a lot of good information. I never did the book, and I should have. Stock falls between the VWAP. That's a crack. Wait for the crack and let it. Nah. It says wait for the drop and then wait for that and let it rip. I can't think of the term. Maybe somebody else can remember it. I was going to say, wait for the and let it rip. I can't think. I'm trying. All right. I used to write things down. I ripped up a lot of shit. Here's your drop. Here's your drop. So you see why I don't stay in too long? That contract's down to 295 and I got out at 410 and rent to 430. I got out at 410, right? And I got in at 370. It's very scary on a Friday. You just don't know it's going to do what it's doing right now. So right now, let's see. We've got, what's this? Hold on. Edit. Resistance is, let's say, 30. Minus is 60. That's exactly where it's at right now. That's it. 60. 662. Oh, it hit 20. Wow. Say 20. It went to 20. That's going to kill me now. I'm thinking about that sentence. It's just a quirky little sentence like, wait for the blank and let it rip. I can't think what it is. I've said it a million times. All right, 330 went down to 295. We're at 320. Is it going to be a fake out breakout now and then drop more? Or is it going to go back up? That's the key. You don't know. It's still early. It's 12:21. There are people here that, like us, they still want to trade. If you didn't want to trade, you wouldn't be here. You know. We're still watching. We're listening to me, but we're still watching. Take a real good quick look at Meta, and you see, still in the middle. When in the middle, I never trade in the middle of a. I'd have to redo this anyway, but if it's in the middle, I don't touch it. Apple. I either want to wait till it's going up or going down. Now we're above the VWAP, right above the VWAP, right above the VWAP. So we've gone a little bit more here. VWAP, VWAP, VWAP. Everything now is plus. So if I go into FinViz real quick, and you have it for yourselves, FinViz tells me that right now, let's say, I'm going to refresh the page. There it is, refreshed. The Dow's now up 216. The NASDAQ is finally positive at 48.80, 90, whatever. And the S&Ps are up $19, $20. Russell is down. Russell is the Russell. And RAN, R-A-N, let's see, doesn't look, let's see, R-A-N looks good. Rani, wow. Anybody watching that stock? I don't even have it in here. Let's see, R-A-N-I, it's got volume of 318 million, R-A-N-I, right to the top. We hit it, and then go in here. And then, of course, you just take these little lines here and do auto, and it'll bring it right in. There you go. So this stock's not really moving much, but it's the #1 stock right now. You can see it's got the volume, and right now, see a million? Look at that. Did you see that? Hold on. There was over 1 million shares traded in that minute. 4.5 million. This last one, it looks small, but don't let it fool you. Over 1 million. So right now, this stock is where it's happening. This is where all, you could jump in right now. Where was the high? 239. A little scary. And where's the low? The low was 175. I'm in the middle. I need at least 500 shares, and that won't get seen. See? So I can do 500. Let's see. I could do. I don't know if I want to do it now. I just don't want to. It's going to go. This is going to go. Oh, I lost you guys. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Let me do a refresh real quick. Okay. Yeah, the dip. Thank you. I just saw that. I'm not even looking at it. Thank you. You told me 4 minutes ago. Wait for the dip and let it rip. Thank you. You could have written a sentence. Thank you. Wait for the dip. That's a brain fart. And let it rip. There you go. Wait for the dip and let it rip. And that was the dip right there. Dip, but it didn't get the rip. That's the thing. It did get some. The question is this going to get over $2 again? And I don't know. It's still got volume. Take a look here, folks. 500. Let's take a look at, let's see. I'm going to open up Yahoo Finance. I'm going to put in, let's see something about this stock. Rani, R-A, because nobody else did. I'm going to open Rani real quick. And is that Rani? Come on. It's coming. Here it comes. Okay. Rani has a high of 52 week of 278. It's days range 239. All right, as the high. As far as news, let's see. It's probably very low float. We're going to find out in a second. Where's my news? Come on. There it is. 3 hours ago. So it has news today. All right. Collaboration. $1.9 billion collaboration. That's 3-star. That is a 3-star. It should have done a lot better than it's doing. And your float is 33 million. So it's got a little larger float, but it has good news. And how do I know? How do you know? I'm going to show you something. You should all have this and you should save it. I'm going to give it to you in a second. Give me a second. There. And come on. My thing's moving good. Let's get it in alphabetical order. There you go. It's out of order. You're out of order, as the judge said. Hold on. Okay. There we go. I got it coming right now. This thing here, coming up in a second, and boom. You open this chart up and look for the word collaboration, and you'll see right there. I told you, phase 3. I know a lot of them without even looking for them. I can see it's a phase 3. What did I say? 3-star. So you know this stock here is good. It's going to get over that $2 again. This stock should have moved a lot further than it did. And right now, look at the volume. Over 1 million shares, 1.5. This is where everybody's at right now. If I pull up my scanner for myself right now, if I go back into my scanner, I'm going to just do it for me. It should be the number 1 stock. And there it is, number 1. With REKR number 2. REKR. I want to put that in my watch list. REKR. REKR. I know that stock. I've traded it before. And then AGH, which is doing very little. It's up there. AGH is moving again. AGH. Okay. So for some of you can just take a look at my watch list. I'm putting it in on another place. And let me see. Then you got DZZ. Forget about that one. The next one is expensive. That's PRZ. That one just went over 178. And then this one, LHAI, hit $1. It's up 77 cents. And the volume is too low. All right, so we've got to watch the volumes. AGH, that's the problem. The volume's too low. So AGH is no good because the volume's too low. So there we go. It's got a lot. You can see the resistance here is at 195 to 198. All right, we just can't get over that hump. But you see the bar? See this little bar here? This right here. You see that bar? How small it is? Look at the kind of shares that are being traded. See that? Look. You can see 100, 200, 2,500, 1,000, 300, 300. There's a lot of shares being traded here. So wait for the dip. One of these dips, it's going to rip. I think it's going to rip before it drops. I think it's going to hold a lot of its gains. And the reason I'm saying that, you see, gold falls 1%. Oh, that sucks. Because I'm about to sell all my gold. SLB. Okay. Gold falls. What does Rani do? Rani Therapeutics. I don't even know what they do. Does anybody know the company? Rani, let's see. Holdings, Therapeutics, Research, let's see. Their placement agreement with Chicago. They're doing a lot of business. Whatever they're doing a lot of different things with different people. Therapeutics. Rari Summary News Research. Let's see. Let me see if I can find some information since you guys aren't going to tell me. Come on, not giving me anything. Historical profit, financials, analysis, options, sustainability, news. Let's try it again. License deal, shares rise pre-market. So it went up big time, but it didn't go up a lot. It should have gone up a lot more for a $1 billion contract. $1 billion is a lot. I don't know what they do. Does anybody know what Rani Therapeutics does? Let's see. Let's try something else. Hold on. Get out of there. Rani Therapeutics Holdings. Copy. Is that a copy? Copy? Yeah, I got it. Copy. All right, let's go back to here. I see you guys are okay. Let's just see what they do. All right. That AI work. It's a clinical stage biotherapeutics company that develops a Rani pill capsule, a proprietary technology designed to deliver large molecule drugs like antibiotics and proteins orally instead of via subcutaneous intravenous injections. The platform aims to so you can get a lot of big stuff into a small pill. Learning how they do it so it's like 50 to 1, 30 to 1, 25 to 1. You know what I mean? In properties. So that little pill is extracted into high. They do that with CBD. They do that with THC when they put them into gummies and stuff like that. That's what they got to do, is to get a big amount into a small pill. You know, if I'm going to get that down your throat, it's going to be small enough to get it down there. Anyway, Therapeutics, good buy or bad buy. Analysts rating Therapeutics more than other medical companies. The consensus rating is a moderate buy, while the average consensus rating company is a hold. So this is a hold for long-term stock. It was a great buy for today on an ODTE or for buying the stock in and out. But in the long run, it's a good hold because the company is definitely growing. And obviously, you have to look then on the company. There's a website somewhere that talks about the different phases: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, final phases for what a company, where they're at, okay, in developing certain drugs or certain these pills. So you can gamble on, you can not gamble, but you can trade on the fact that tomorrow's phase 2. If phase 2 is successful, stock's going to go up. If phase 2 is not really what they expected, it's going to go down. Let me tell you something. A lot of stocks, believe it or not, when it comes to revenue, don't go up because the revenue went up or the revenue went down. I watched Uber in the beginning when they first come out. That for the first 6 years, Uber took a loss, but the stock still went up and down. All right. The anticipation of a stock doing, let's say, $5 million in sales. So we anticipate they're going to do $5 million in sales, but they only do $4,900,090. If it's below the anticipation, even though they had a profit, if it's lower than what they anticipated, the stock will go down. If they do $5,200,000, they made a profit, but it's the anticipation. It was over the anticipation, then the stock will go up. And it took me a long time to learn this because nobody talks about it. I talk about things that you don't even think about because I try to think out of the box. I mean, I should have 150 people in here right now, but then they don't know me. And I stopped really putting myself out there because I don't get anything to do this. For me to be here today gives me absolutely nothing, okay? I don't get donations. I don't get anything. So I do it because I love you people, you know? You're my family. All right, where are we at? We got that pullback. We can't get over. We got so much resistance at that 2. We hit it one time. This is where all your volume is. It's still got, look, per candlestick. We're on a 1 minute, right? Where are we at? Oh, that's 2 minute. Oh, I didn't even see that. Let's go to 1 minute for a second. And then we'll look at a 5, okay? So here's your 1 minute. So you still have 700,000. See this? Just go look at the volume right below my arrow. Right now, last candlestick, 700,000. Now the new candlestick just came out, 50. This is where all your volume is. The question is, will it go back up or is it going to drop? Now the next question is, can I? None to borrow. So I can't short Rainy. All right. If I could, I probably would at this point. It probably should have shorted it in here. When it hit that top, it would have been a great short and got out right there. You would have made some money. Okay. Let's see. Stay on your... Strengthen your account security with passwordless login. Okay, nice. Thank you. Have a nice day. That's one of my accounts. Always trying to get me to do something. No eBay business. eBay's slow. Slow. I got money sitting there. I need to go buy something. More vitamins or something. Let's see. Messages? Oh, Kristen. Oh, no. No messages. Sean said thank you. I told Sean before. I texted him. I have his phone number. I texted him that he went down. That's what I used to do. Oh, Linda sent an attachment. Funny stuff. Okay. And Adam, I didn't want you making. All right, where's gold and silver at? I'm sitting with over 10 pounds of silver. It was $52 yesterday. It's $52 right now. Wow. It's the highest I've ever seen silver in my lifetime. And I've been around a few years. I think the highest silver was before this week was $48.80, something like that. Now we're at 52. I'm about to sell. I got to make a phone call. And here we go, folks. Another shot. One of these times it's going to go over. It will go over too, and you need to get out fast. I'm telling you. All right, what time is it? 12:30. I'll go to maybe 1 o'clock. I got some business to take care of. Anybody else have any questions in here? There's only 11 of us in here. Nobody talks to me. Cali Kid, how you doing? Shores Chick, Novik Traders, life today is short. It is, isn't it? Jojo, you must be getting older, life today. Green Streak, good to see you, buddy. G Right, I see you swing by. And Fish77, it's been a while. Eli, Blaine's here. All right. I can't get more people from Dexroom. They'd rather sit there with an empty screen, right? 889 people still logged in. It is what it is. Oh, what happened? Come on. There we go. Sorry about that. I lost it for a second. They don't like odd numbers. See that 239? I think we're going to see a new higher day sooner or later, and then it's going to drop all the way back down. So I can't. Some of you might be able to buy shares to short. I can't, but you can go long till then. Let's see if we can get over this $2 hump. But once it goes, all right. Let's look at the squeeze. Ready? Watch this. Let's draw some trend lines here. We've got right there, 239. 240 is fine. You can get close. If you get close, watch. So you can always open it and do this. See, it says 240, put the 39. So be exact. 239. There. And then you come in here. And I take away the left. It shows you exactly where I'm taking it from. And then here, we take a point here, which is about 175. I got 174, that's close enough. And right underneath. Where's the bottom here? I could do it from the bottom of the day if I can find it. Let's take this off. I don't need this anymore. Okay. There you go. Let's do this. Let's activate it. There we go. Do it from right down the bottom. We're getting close to the day. Cancel the left. That is close. It started right about here. So what do we got? 129. So let's bring it back a little bit. Watch, I want to be a little closer. Watch what I do. Edit. So 129. I should have done the other first. Oh, it goes that way. That's no good. We're going to do something a little differently. We'll do it from right over there. Leave it at 128. Okay, there's our line from the bottom of the day. So we see here we're getting lower highs, but we're getting higher lows. I love that. When you got higher lows, that means that the bulls are fighting the bears. The bears are trying to push it down, and the bulls are trying to push it up. You see that? Just a little lower. I don't need it exact. I just want to see what's happening here, and then you can keep an eye. Come on, there it goes. You can kind of get an eye here, and I can bring it in a little bit. You can see the whole day if you really need it. I don't think we need that, to be honest. Forget the bottom. If I want to show my bottom of the day, I can do this. Watch. See about one. Let's see what it says for Rainy. I'll show you what we do. Rainy was 113. Okay. So what we do is we go in here. We take this, the dollar, and I go from here. Okay. I'll open it up. Come on. Damn. Come on, get rid of this chart. I'll do it this, come on, I need this gone. There we go. Right here. Okay, I got it. Ugh, didn't get it. I can't believe this. Now I got it. Let's get rid of the dollar sign. Show you how we do this. So you can see it, and I don't have to leave the whole chart open. I edit this, and I'll put in, watch, low of day. And we know that the low of the day was 113. And we're going to make this green, same as we would make, but what difference is we're going to make these funny lines, and we want to show it. So you'll see it on the right. Okay, and I'll say okay. And there you go. So now you can see, I don't need to leave that whole chart. I can make this a little bigger. I mean, I could leave the whole. There's my low of day. And of course that's my high of day. We would already see that. But if I want to see now, watch this. This is how you build all this stuff. I have a lot of resistance, right? Where? About 205. Edit. And there it goes. It's starting to climb. So our resistance now is 210. I told you it's going to give you a new high day, folks. You can make some money. You can bank on it. Resistance. I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know who you are. I understand. I'm going to make this red. Watch. You can see I've done this before. So 1, 1. Show on the right. Resistance. 210. And then I can do this now again. And I do this here so I don't have to look at it. Extend to the left. And we've got support at about, okay, $175. Edit. It's probably higher than that. We can change it. Let's just put it in. Support. Support. 175. Show on the right. I should have just duplicated it. I could have made some quick changes. All right, here, screen. Next time, that's what I'll do. There you go. Boom. All right. And let's extend to the left. All right, let me change this back. Do I have you guys in here? I'll make sure I'm talking to myself. I do. Okay, let's do this now. I want to put this back so I don't have all this craziness. I'm going to take this, and I think we're going to go up to 180. Let's bring it up a little bit. Could be 185. Let's go to 185. Let me see what it looks like. It's not really right. It's like an odd number. And we're being pushed up from the top. So we're going to activate this and bring that right to there. Okay. Now you can see the squeeze playing here. We can see the whole day, so that's not bad. It's okay. That's okay. There you go. We're on 1 minute. You got to know it's going to push one of these times, but it's not going to stay. It's going to push up, and then I think it's going to pull back, and we're going to probably pull back somewhere by the end of the day, about 175. See if I'm right. It could just drop too. It could drop really quick and fast and drop to 165. I have to go and see what it did in the past, and to do that, I would have to take this chart and go to about, let's say, 180 day on a 4 hour. Sometime it must have done this before. Let's see. Let's go back. So far, nothing. So far, it was really cheap. Nothing. It's not in here. And if I want a year, let's see. I'll put it right back in a second. Come on. 200. 1 year and a day. There you go. See, 281. It was 281 at some time. But here, you got 137. I don't like this. I'd rather be on like a 4-hour. 185. What I tell you? There's your 185, and that's where it is. That's my support. Look at that. There's a support there. 185 and a resistance right there, at about right there. See? 210. So funny. Look at. See how history repeats itself? But we could see it jump up to 239. That's funny. That's where we're at. That is the high now. 237, 239, and then boom, 255. Okay, 255. That is so funny when you look back into history. It gives you all that information. It's done it before. It can do it again. History repeating itself. See, 239 shows you just like back then. The same situation. So you know eventually it's going to come down. So the truth is, if you could get shorts on this by Monday, you may pay some interest, but you'll be in like Flynn. It's got the same. It's playing the same deal. It should have been bought right there. I told you when it did that dip or did this dip right here. There's the 2. We're holding it 2 now. We're holding it 2. So let's put this now to right there. 190. I'm going to creep it up slowly. See if it holds. 190. Okay. Alright, we want to see the whole thing. There we go. That's it as far as I can go back. Alright, that's on 1 minute. And just for show you, if I look on a 5 minute, is it going up or down? I think the answer is up. Oh, that's 1 day. That's not good. On 5 minutes, I mean. Yeah, there it is. See? We're moving up, 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 up. We're going to see a new high a day. I really believe that. But some of you have very small accounts, so I don't want to hurt you. And I think sometimes you need to look at it. We'll keep it on 2 minutes. There you go. Anybody have any questions? I mean, it's done what I think I said it's going to do. It's 12:48. I'm going to be here till 1 because I can't get you guys to even talk to me as usual, which is sad. I can play some music, but if I do that, then the video won't be there for people who may want to rewatch it. There's a lesson in there. Let's see. Okay. Just doing my emails for a second. Costco, American, FPL. My bill went down to 160. It's too much. Enroll in federal budgets and have 150.72 withdrawn instead of 164. Chance to win $200 Publix gift card. I'll think about it. Geico. We have been enrolled and you have been unenrolled. Good. That's Geico. I got rid of Geico. Going back to Progressive Insurance. Spam. Delete. Okay. That's it. 207. We're creeping up. I've been right so far, folks. I have been right. Going in with 5,000 shares, and at 5,000 shares right now times just 10 cents will bring you $500. And there it is. You just would have made it just then. Look at that. Look at that. I've been right so far, folks. Wow. Wow. We took a look at SPY for a second. SPY's not doing much. It's still there. I'm going to take this. I don't need this in there anymore. I don't like to leave all these. Oh shit, I duplicated it and I got to do it twice. Hold on. Phooey. Now I want to get rid of this line here. Oh, I did it twice. I did it again. I'm an idiot. Get rid of one. Get rid of two. moving so slow. Remove drawing. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's your SPY. Here's NVIDIA. Tesla, right there. Meta, still in the middle, still in the middle. Wow, Apple went up a little, new high a day. This is good. The markets are going up a little bit. Okay. Let's go back to the SPY and let's take a quick look at Rainy. There you go. Hello, folks. If you had done the 5,000 shares, you'd be up 500 right now. But 5,000 shares, that would have been 100 grand. Yes, it would have. But you would have made the money. See? We're being pushed up from the bottom, like I told you. Active. Let's go back to the minute. Just to see what's happening minute by minute on the volume. 1.4 million. Look. 1.1 million. See, there's a lot of volume right now. It's all right here. We're going to see a new high day, just like I told everybody. Who listened to me? Anybody here listen? What am I doing? I can't do that. Shit. What's going on? What did I just do? All right, we're good. I got to just refresh one time quick. I need a new computer desperately. Okay. Wow. See? 5,000 is nothing. They're buying more than that. There's a lot of volume. Slowing down. Right? There's five. That was 5 grand right there. Hold on. There's a lot of money. Look at this. Look at the volume. 2,000. Told you, if you bought right here and you bought even 1,000 shares from 1,000 shares would have cost you what? Two times one is $2,000. From here at 175 up to 225 is 50 cents. You would have been up 500 bucks there, just on 1,000 shares. Imagine if you bought 5,000 down there and you held it, you would be up 5 times that. You'd be up what? 5 times, you'd be up 2,500. Oh, look at the drop. Look at that. See? I told you. That's why I was get out a little early. That's where you want to get in. Boom. Right there. That's where you want to buy in. They're not doing it yet. What? There it is. You see it? That's where you want to buy in. 209. Let's see what happens. Go up again. They didn't have enough push to push it, so they got to pull back. It's like you're looking at a target. You're playing archery. You got a round target. So you pull back and you let go, and what happens? Your arrow falls on the floor right before the target. So what do? You sell off, you pull back, sell off, and this time you pull back a little further, and when you let go, next time this time you hit the bottom of the target. So you say, okay, still not good enough. You sell off again. Boom, 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 boom. You sell off a little more, and this time you let go, and boom, bullseye, and that's your higher day. It's like playing archery. That's active trader's way of saying it. Make sense to anybody? Let's see where I'm at. Not good enough. You sell off again. Make sense? You sell off a little more. I get to listen to myself. All right. It is 12:56. I am really done for the day. I'm very happy that you all came in here to join me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the chart open, and from time to time you might see me move to a different chart like I've been doing. Like this. Look at the SPY go down. Wow. I don't like that. That's probably, you see when that went down? Oof, look at that drop. I don't like that. We're looking at 660. That was at 1252. We go back to here, and we look at the drop here, and that was 1252. See how it all dropped with the SPY? Look at that. It's going to go back up again. So the SPY followed it. That's amazing. I think we're going to see eventually, we'll see 1260, but it's going to try to push one more time. It's going to try and get it. You have another shot. The SPY was just a pullback. I think it was just I think it was a manipulated move, really. But you don't know that. It could have been a sell-off from a company, a mutual fund. You don't know. I don't know where to look for that stuff, honestly. All right. Any questions? Okay. Have a great rest of your day. I will leave chart up for a while. Up. In case my wife says she wants to go out, I will can't spell. All right, it's 12:58. I told you folks I was going to get off at 12:59. Like I said, I will leave the charts if I decide to come back in. If I see something happening, I'll jump back on the mic. If not, you all have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. And thanks for coming in. And thanks, CG Wright. Wait for the dip and let it rip. We just had the dip. Let it rip. Rip, 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 rip. As what's her name would do on the 5. Twins, bye-bye. And I'll see you. All right. Any questions, put them on the board. I do check back from time to time. I'll leave it open for a little bit. I only did the one trade today. It was a quick one just to show you can make some fast money. And I could have done that. I woke up late, but I could have done that early this morning. Like I said yesterday, I had a couple bad trades on the SPY. Got caught up in a few dips like that. And but I walked away with 580 yesterday. I think I did 5 trades. So today I did one trade. I'm up. I'm going to leave it that way. My account at the moment for the day is down a little. Wow, back to 1100 because some of my big ones are dropping. Cavani, Maro. I think what's his name had a big drop, which was Bitcoin. Bitcoin should be down here. Crypto, 112. Something like that was yesterday. 114. It's gone up today, actually. It was 112 in the morning. Early, I looked about 5 in the morning. So we're going up a little bit on that. That's a good thing. And again, on my gold, oh, silver just dropped big time. $1. Wow. I don't like that. I want to get rid of it. And it's 4,200 on the gold. I got to get rid of my silver. All right, folks. I'm going to let you go. Have a great day. And it's 1 o'clock. I'll see you all Monday if I don't pop in. Okay? I'll leave the charts on for a little bit. Bye.